Hey everybody, welcome to this week's transformation reading, where we've been taking a card from this oracle deck that I'm working on with the creator, and it has 7 stacks. We've been taking a card from the first stack, which is about our emotional fire, the emotions that we experience, and how we can transform one of the emotions into something of joy, of unconditional love, laughter and peace, rather than feeling the emotion that's more closely tied to our shadow, to fear. So we're down to just 4 cards in this stack, because as we've been dealing with them, I've been taking away, of course, the cards so we don't have any repetition. And then after we finish this one, we might go on to the second stack. You just never know. So for this week, we're going to see what emotion the creator wants us to take a look at here. So this is the one going to be right here. And we have boredom. There we are. And this is a wonderful picture here, because it's when you wake up in the morning and you are like, ugh, do I have to get out of bed? I'm alive still. I don't want to go do that job or do that task or, go to that meeting or whatever it may be, an appointment. It's just like you just feel empty. You feel lifeless. You're laying on your bed going, I wish I could just disappear and go somewhere else. And this is what this is about, is you've disappeared. Your passion in life is gone. And that's why you have this boredom, because you don't have this desire. You are existing and you're not living. And I love what the creator gives us here. Reignite passion is how we transform boredom into this feeling like you're living each moment of each day. And so what you do, it's beautiful, that this is, coming up for us, because during this last 1.5 to 2 years, with all this chaos that's been happening, a lot of people have been out of work, because a business closed down, or things happened where you're no longer in that job that you were in. And we can take the shadow side and feel victimized by it, and feel the loss and feel all those juicy emotions. There's nothing wrong with feeling all those, but then there's this aha that comes, that you're like, you know what, I really wasn't living my dream. I was living the dream that someone else told me I was supposed to live, right? This is what you should be doing with your life. This is what you're supposed to be doing with your life. This is what you have to do with your life. This is what you need to do with your life. Or you had no idea what you wanted to do, and you just fell into something in a job, and you've been there for a long time, right? So you either, if you've lost the job or you're waking up feeling like this, then it's this opportunity for you to really take some deep breaths, step away from it all, and find you again, find your passion. And maybe for the first time in your life, find what you're passionate about. What makes your heart sing? What makes you feel joyful? What makes you feel energetic? What would make you jump out of bed in the morning and want to invest your energy and your time into that? And that is what you can invest your time in. I was with a company for over 20 years. Great company. Took care of me. I learned so much, in it. But when everything kind of hit the fan in March and April of last year, then I was like, what am I waiting for to live my dream? To die? It was like I was good at what I did, and it was a great company, and by all of our human standards, I should be very happy in that, and I should just stay in it and continue to make money, continue to do well, make ends meet, have money to spend on different things, and do all that. But it wasn't bringing me joy anymore. And I was just like, it just hit me out of the blue. And I'm like, you know what? I sold my truck. I moved to a city where a friend of mine had bought a house, and she had extra rooms, and she said, hey, you want to become my roommate for a little bit? And I'm like, yeah, sounds great. And I changed my life, and I'm living what I want to live. I'm doing what I want to do. And that's the difference for me between feeling like waking up going, okay, here we go again, another day at work, and then I'm tired at the end of the day because I don't have passion, for it anymore. So I just am tired, I'm wore out, and I just exist until I go to sleep and wake up and work again, And so the difference now is you wake up and you're like, okay, what does the day hold? I can't wait to see what unfolds. What's next? What do I want to do next? What is my dream? What is my passion? And so it's that type of energy that we're looking at with this little, lighter. It's like, light it up and see what it is. And if you're not sure if you've always been sacrificing your passion for everything else that you thought should be done, in your life, for others, you might be like, I have no idea what makes my heart sing because I've sacrificed my heart my entire life, And this is a good time. This is a wake-up call. You've come across this video for a reason, right? It's like the Creator saying, now is your time. You've learned what you've needed to learn. You experienced what you needed to experience. All your past up to this point has been on purpose for a purpose. You've experienced it for a reason. And now is it a time to understand what you want to do, what you want to bring to this world, right? What you want to do for you. And you can ask yourself, one thing that really helped me is, we have this beautiful unconditional love energy that exists within us. And I asked myself, how do I uniquely want to share that unconditional love with the world? I don't want to regurgitate and do what everyone else is doing because I think that's what I'm supposed to do and how to do it. It's like, what makes my heart sing? How do I want to do it? And then you just start taking steps toward it. You start making, even if it's like 1,000-step plan, and you're like, okay, this is what I want to do, and this is how many steps it's going to take to get there. Well, you start taking one step today, and 1,000 days later, which is like 3 years, right? You will be to where you want to be. But if you just dream about it and sit there, you won't be any closer to it. So even just taking a step of creating a vision board, or just writing down what you wish you could do, or just taking the time, grab a coffee or a cup of tea, go sit somewhere away from all the noise and from everyone else's expectations. Go and sit, see what you find within you, and reignite your passion. Find a way that you can live, because if you're not living your dream, you're just existing. All right. Well, just know as you go throughout this week that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, no matter what you're doing. So you get to go live and enjoy. This world is a place of joy and play when we stop being so serious, right? So have a wonderful week, and know that I love you too. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. You take care.